Good morning, students. Today we will be comparing numbers to each other. We will be comparing numbers with 2 digits and 3 digits to each other using 3 different symbols that I will teach you how to use in the slides. And after the slideshow, we will work together on determining which one is greater, less than, or equal to each other. And with the examples that we will learn together, I will have a little quiz prepared for you at the end, and we'll see if you learn what I'm sharing with you today. What is a 2-digit number? Everyone knows what a 2-digit number is. It is anywhere from 10 to 99, which is considered a whole number, negative or positive, but today we are only focusing on positive. No fractions, and it covers 2 places like it says 2 digits. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60 are some common examples, but if you don't see what a 2-digit number is through these examples, all you have to do is look to see there are 2 numbers side by side, then it is in fact a 2-digit number. A 3-digit number is a little different than a 2-digit number. It has 3 numbers side by side, so that can be either 100 through the number 999. We will be focusing on these numbers today. Don't worry about it. We want to start with the smaller numbers before we get to the bigger numbers. Those can also be negative or positive, but today we are only focusing on positive. No fractions involved. They cover 3 places, like it says in the name, 3-digit number. And because there are 3 digits in the number, that means it is larger than the 2-digit number. Now here are some examples below: 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. There are many other examples, and if you are confused by these examples, all you have to look for is 1, 2, 3. And that means it's a 3-digit number. Now, before I go on to this slide, if you guys need to pause at any time, do so. Take the notes you need, and then come back to the spot where I'm at so we can just chat some more. So, these are the 3 different symbols. And this is what I want you to take notes on the most. This is the most important slide to learn. This arrow right here is facing to the left side. That means the number being compared is smaller, less than. This number facing to the right, that means the number is bigger. The number is greater than. And if you see these 2 lines in between 2 numbers, then that means the numbers are equal to each other. When you go through examples, if the numbers are equal on both sides, if they are the same 2 numbers, 3 numbers, same value, then you just slap these 2 lines in between, and that means they're the same. Now, take your last notes on what you need to. Pause right now, go through all your notes, and now we are going to go on to examples. All right, so we are going to start off by putting at the bottom of the page the 3 symbols. And let's start with these 2 numbers right here. Now, when you are comparing 2 numbers to each other, this is something I didn't share with you guys on the slides. You always start with the number on the left side. The number on the left side is always going to be compared to the number on the right side. It doesn't matter if the number on the left side is bigger or smaller, you always start on the left side. Now with that being said, and the notes I have taught you, I want you guys to figure out if 100 is greater than 25, less than 25, or equal to 25. Pause this video, take a minute to go through your notes, and come back and I will share the answer with you. Alright, if you guys have come back from pausing your video, I will share the answer with you. If you guessed greater than as your symbol, you are correct. If you did not, I will be glad to tell you why. With what I said, you start with the number on the left to the number on the right. I taught you that if the point of the arrow is facing to the right, that means that it is the greater than symbol. If you are confused by the symbol itself, just remember what I taught you in the slides. If the number has 3 digits, that means it is larger. If it has 2 digits, that means it's smaller. With this symbol being greater than, have it opening towards the number that is bigger than the number that is smaller. You want the point facing the smaller number. Just start by comparing the number on the left to the number on the right. Now, let's do another example. Instead of me telling you which side to start on and which symbol to use, I want you to take how I explained the first example and try to fill in this example on your own. Pause the video and give me your best shot at what you think it is. All right, if you have come back from unpausing the video, it is time to reveal the answer. If you guessed the arrow less than, then you are correct. The reason why it is less than is you start by comparing the number on the left to the number on the right. And since the number on the left is 2 digits, you want the point facing the 2 digits. Because the number on the right is 3 digits, you want that opening towards it. That indicates that that number is bigger than 30. But because you are starting by comparing the number on the left to the number on the right, this means that 30 is less than 100. If you need more help outside of that example, feel free to reach out to me anytime you need to. Now we are going to go through one more example. I am not going to have you pause the video for this because it is an easy peasy one. Now when you see these two together, you can see that on the left side it says 30 and on the right side it says 30. Both are 2 digits. Both 2 digits are in the same order. So there is only one of the 3 symbols that can be used for this, and that is equal to, because both values on both sides are equal. Now that we are done with the examples, it's quiz time. Pause, get out your notes, get out anything you need to look over this one more time, and get a fresh piece of paper and your highlighter out. Okay, so once you have your fresh piece of paper out, I want you to write down the symbol between each of these sets of numbers. You don't have to write down the numbers itself. I want you to write down the symbol between each set of numbers that you think goes with it. Now when you are done with that, I will collect it tomorrow. You will bring it to me and I will grade them and hand them back to you. So take your time, look through any of the notes you need to, and come back and answer these questions. The last one at the bottom is a little bit of a tricky one, and if you get it right, you get a bonus point. So pause, take the quiz, and come back. All right, that is the end of the lesson I have for my students today. I am so glad you guys learned what you did about comparing numbers together. Next lesson, we will be comparing negative numbers and positive numbers together, so it kind of bounces off of what we've learned today. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.